Magiam Ka Lagimla, Alhayana Yahaba Shim Yashai Basham Kakodash, one of them two others apostles of great milestone civilization Jews and say Akimote. Another it just gets worse in this place. Don't marvel. The worst is yet to come. More and more wickedness of Esau, Edom, wickedness will be exposed. The filthiness of this man. And it's all of his kind. More and more of it will only just come up. There's hundreds more could be drawn into Epstein sex slave scandal. So there's hundreds more associated of Jeffrey Epstein could be linked to the sex slave scandal surrounding the late tycoon. A court held on Wednesday. Let's go to this in Psalms 12. This is Psalm chapter 12 and verse Psalms chapter 12 and verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And this man, this is the vilest man who has been exalted in this society. Job 19:24. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. These are your trendsetters. The people that the majority of people on the planet look up to for inspiration. The vilest men that the world is looking up to. Let's get this in Job 30. This is Job chapter 30. Job chapter 13 verse 9. Let me start at verse 8. Says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, and now am I their song, yea, I am their byword. They abhor me, they flee far from me, and spare not to speak in my face. They were viler than the earth. All these guys with these rich tycoons, man, they're into this sex magic that they do upon these little children, man. Sex trafficking. It says hundreds more. Hundreds more. Ecclesiastes 5 and 8 says, if thou seest the oppression of the poor, and violent perverting of judgment, and justice in the province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and they be higher than they. Last precept, Daniel chapter 4. We're not marveling. Okay, we're not marveling at all. We know what times and seasons we're in. This is Daniel chapter 4 and verse This is the decree, Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This is the matter about the decree of the watchers and the demand of the holy and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Or the basis of men, he has been set up by Yahweh Shim Yashai. He has been set up. All these pedophile scandals, they just keep on coming up, because we are living that time, that wicked. Let's go to Thessalonians. Chapter 4. It's like you just bear with me. 2 Thessalonians. Chapter 2. Let me just go back. the hell? No, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come the falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that which is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he has called sitteth in the temple of the Most High, to show himself that he is the Most High. It says, remember ye not that when I was with you I told you of these things? And now we know that what beholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. And this is that time that this man is being exposed for who he is. All these pedophile rings, all these demonic child sacrifices, these demonic abortion, so-called medical procedures and practices. It's all wickedness. And this man has been revealed, and this is his time for him to be exposed. It is his time right now to be exposed. And verse 8 says, and it says, verse 8, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Alright, and the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is working mightily through his chosen vessels, prophesying the wickedness of this man, telling him in his face, you're wicked, you're the wicked, and your judgment, it is at hand. All praises, honor, glory be unto Yahweh Shemashah, honors unto you, others apostles. Shalom Akim.